All right, let's get this show started.
In today's news, deaf fighter Matt Hamill can hear for the first time in more than 40 years. The only man to have ever defeated Jon Jones has experienced a life-changing breakthrough with the start of the new year. Hamill, who's the first deaf fighter to compete in the UFC, announced that he can now, for the first time in his life, hear sounds thanks to a new digital hearing aid. The 15-fight Octagon veteran shared the news on Instagram Wednesday, writing, "I just got the most powerful digital hearing aids ever made. For the first time in 41 years, I can finally hear my kids' voice, the sounds of people walking and laughing. I finally heard my mom's voice and she cried. I'm looking forward to hearing my brother Pat's voice too. I only hope he doesn't have a voice like a foghorn. This is awesome, although I know it will take time to adapt to all of this. Happy New Year." Michael Bisping reveals he almost lost his second eye. Bisping didn't retire on his own terms. In a recent sit-down on the Jackson podcast, the former UFC champ opened up on what forced him to retire from continuing to compete in the cage. Here's a clip.
I would have to retire. If I lost one of my eyes, I'm like, okay, I probably wouldn't.
Well, that's why I retired, because I almost lost my second one.
Wow.
Yeah. So it was after a fight. I was in China, Shanghai, and then we went to the after party. And I know the symptoms of a detached retina.
Yeah, what is
obviously.
that? What is that like? Like how?
It started off. I'd be in like restaurants are dark. I'd be in a restaurant and I'd be like, I couldn't see my hand there, and Damien, a buddy of ours, would be like, oh look, he's doing that thing again with his fingers, you know.
Yeah.
And then eventually, it got to the point where I was here. So then I googled it, and then I called up a doctor. I said, I think I got a detached retina. So anyway, I'm in China, and then my eye starts giving it all this shit, and I'm like, oh my God, I don't believe it. He warned me, and I was so pig-headed and arrogant. I'll be fine, because I always thought lightning ain't gonna strike twice. How many fighters lose an eye? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, never.
It ain't gonna happen twice, you know? So anyway, I was in China, and I had all these problems, and turned out it was okay in the end, but that was it.
Footage of Merab DVALISHVILI sparring with HYUN Kim. Merab recently sparred with former UFC welterweight HYUN Kim and was able to carry him across the octagon despite their significant size difference. Watch this. Darren Till mocks a viral video of Tommy Fury. The two were scheduled to duke it out in the boxing ring January 18th until Tommy, the brother of former heavyweight world champion Tyson Fury, pulled out. Despite withdrawing from the fight, Tommy's staying active, recently running in the Tatton Park 10K. His team uploaded footage to Instagram, blazing past other runners in a valiant final push effort, finishing strong. Till commented on the clip, trolling Tommy, tweeting, "I only said I'd kick him in the head and he's still running." Conor McGregor taps out again. Here's Papa Max sparring with his 70-year-old son, who managed to tap him out.
Oh, good boy, good man. Good man. Oh, good boy, good boy. Oh. That was a 20 armbar, Woody. That was a 20 armbar.
Sean O'Malley lays out his 2025 plans. A Appearing at a pre-fight press conference ahead of Rizin 49 this past Tuesday, O'Malley laid out his plans for the new year with high hopes of regaining the title he lost back at UFC 306. Sugar wants to face the winner of Merab vs. Umar in the middle part of this year.
Never watched the full event. I'm very excited to be there for the opening ceremony and watch the full event play out. Yeah, I heard there's this 18-year-old kid coming up, very, very high prospect. Got a big fight tomorrow. If he wins, he's fighting for the title. It's very exciting. I'm excited for that fight to play out. Yeah, I mean, ideally, Merab beats Umar and I get the rematch. But if Umar wins, it'll be Umar. You know, that's what I want next, is a title fight. Hopefully, you know, mid next year. And so yeah, the winner of that one, that fight's coming up very, very soon.
Check out this unusual post-victory reaction. A clip has gone viral of a fighter named Pete reacting to his win. Watch this.
For your win. Let's go! I told you. Second and third. Bro, you're too hard on yourself.
Pete, you don't believe him? You don't believe him?
No, I thought I was doing bad the whole time. I thought you were doing good, dog.
The comments showed respect to Pete for being honest and authentic, writing things like, "Bro gonna go far with that attitude, always knowing you can be better and do better, grind harder and harder. Seems like he's being a good sport. He's an honest man, respect. More fighters should be this honest with themselves. Man, that's real talk, respect the honesty. It's better to be critical of yourself like that than to spit water in the air and run around the cage after a close fight or decision robbery. I bet he'd be arguing against getting a raise at work too, crying emote. A good man." Jon Jones with the shot, boy. It's safe to say Jones is one of the most dangerous people on the planet, yet not everyone can be a master of everything. Bones was recently invited to the Knicks Jazz game where his fighting prowess did not translate into sinking hoops.
One more, man. Come on now. I got to hit the rim.
Here's the comments section. Ain't nobody gonna roast his shot? The aura loss is incredulous. Just put the armbar in the bag, bro. Two athlete brothers, and if you shoot the ball that way, you've got only one choice left. You'd better be tough. And that's why he wrestled in high school. It's time for today's top memes. Third place was posted by Robert. Second place was posted by Yuri. And the top pick was posted by MMA Fan. Thanks for watching. If you like the content, smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe to stay in the talk.